Corilan closed the back door to her new place and carefully removed her seek, making sure the acidic residue on its outer surface did not make contact with anything. After taking off her gloves, she removed her Enos mask and placed it on one of the moving crates nearby. She examined the seek, a cloak made of biodegradable mesh that served as a sieve to catch and block atmospheric particles. The particles grew heavier after dark and attached to the fabric, creating large clumps of acidic residue that could easily rub off on her skin or quickly eat through more vulnerable materials. 2 more wears, she figured. After she shoved her gloves in one of the seek's pockets, she hung the cloak on the coat rack by the back door. The visibility lens and nasal filters in the mask could be cleaned later. For nearly 5 years, this was the process she had gone through daily to go outside, and she was pissed. Life did not have to be this way. It was a widely known fact that the deterioration of the environment was caused by the actions of humans. Yet industry and national leadership chose to do nothing that was truly effective. She dreamed of finding a way to resolve the environmental problems, in spite of the indifference of corporate CEOs and government leaders. Her body became rigid, and her teeth clenched. Her hands tensed and became fists at the thought. Those avaricious, self-serving bastards! To lead opposition against the environmental status quo and reverse the damage? That's what she wanted. Every time she put on her outer gear or removed it, these were the thoughts that filled her mind, leaving her helpless and frustrated. Catching her runaway thoughts, she refocused her thinking and realized she was still standing by the back door. Then she remembered what she had placed in her shoulder bag the day before the move. Her eyes scanned the tops of the moving crates and boxes stacked on the floor and furniture. She located her bag, browsed the contents, and found what she was seeking. She stared at the letter in her hand. She had found the piece of cursive-written correspondence on the floor when she'd come home the day before the movers arrived, and had stuffed it in her shoulder bag without opening it and continued packing. Who took time to write hard copy anything anymore? Moving to the kitchen counter, closer to the light, she opened the letter. March 27, 2040. My dear daughter, I received your thank you card. Good to hear from you. I hope you'll be happy in your new place. You were probably surprised to hear from me so soon, but as I said in my previous letter, I would like to see you. I know I have not been a part of your life since your mother died, but I have not forgotten you. I would like to see you on the 2nd Sunday of next month. I will be in Pond Park at 6 p.m. If you decide not to come, I will understand. No matter what happens, you will always be loved. Love, your father. Corilan laid the letter on the counter and pursed her lips. Nolan Troxler. Her father. So soon? She hadn't expected he would respond at all. Why would he? This was his 2nd letter to her in her life. No surprise that he felt unworthy. Really? There was no other way he should feel. She hadn't seen him in a little over 20 years. Hell, she couldn't even remember his voice. The way she looked at his message, it was as if he was telling her, I'm here now. Let's be family. Oh, and by the way, you've got 2 weeks to decide. What made him think he could just arrive in town and tell her that? She felt anger rise inside, and a flush of warmth swept over her. Okay, her father had been widowed early in his marriage, but did that mean he'd had to abandon her? She pulled out her wallet and looked at the pictures of her parents that her grandmother had given her. They looked so happy in the photo. Her own hazel eyes and thick, wavy amber-brown hair were just like her mother's. Why did her father stay away? It could not possibly be because of her mother's biracial heritage, could it? He always knew her mother's background, and it had not mattered before. What was it with him?